You know, it's hard to go through any change when they keep moving the target. How do you help people do that?
I want to give credit to a person that influenced me at a cocktail party. He was a pilot. I was talking to him. He found out that I dealt with change, and so he glommed on to me, and I decided, since it was a somewhat boring cocktail party, I would share some of my insights. I did not even use overheads or slides. I felt it was overkill for the party. So I shared my thoughts, but in working with him, he said, "Do you know what you talk about is very much like flying?" And I said, I've never made that analogy. What do you mean? He said, "Did you realize in the trip from Los Angeles to Hawaii, we are 98% of the time off course?" My immediate reaction was, no, I never realized that.
And I never needed to know that.
Well, I did not need to know this. And I says, "Is it just your airline?" Or he said, "Well, I fly Pan Am, but it's not just our airline, it's all of them." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Did you realize that in the trip from Los Angeles to Hawaii, as soon as there's movement, there's error? You're either slightly left or slightly right off of perfect direction. But the equipment they have, every single moment is taking a new reading on the next coordinate, makes a slight course correction." He said, "If we flew our airplane like most companies are running their companies, we'd never get to Hawaii. Because we have annual meetings and they tell us where we're going. That'd be like if we said to our autopilot, 'Hey, why don't you just check where you are every hour?' An hour outside of Los Angeles, you're flying 600 miles an hour. This is a significant move." All of a sudden comes on, we're saying, "We're going to Bora Bora." You make another course correction. "Oh, we're going to Alaska or Philippines." He said, 20 minutes outside of Hawaii, you'd run out of fuel. It's a motivator. It's just, and true to form, who are the only people who know what's going on? The pilots. They're behind a locked door. They only come out to pee and eat. That's all they do. And they're back there, the rest of us are back there with our Mai Tais and macadamia nuts, and we're back there going, "Hey, aloha, I'm going to Hawaii." And they're going, "I don't think we have enough fuel." Finally come on the loudspeaker 20 minutes outside of Hawaii. And they say, "Unfortunately, due to our miscalculation, we do not have enough fuel to reach Hawaii. Aloha." Well, don't worry, we've run through the numbers and we figured if enough of you will leave the aircraft now, we'll be able to make it through on fumes. The focus of change is realizing that if we don't do our course corrections on an ongoing basis, give every person on board that plane the information they need. That's why technology and the future and information have to be plugged into everybody, because when you have that information, you can make the course corrections and we can make it to Hawaii every time. The interesting challenge we have is not only is it more difficult for us, because for a pilot, Hawaii doesn't move. For us, it's like it's a plane doing evasive maneuvers, and we're a heat-seeking missile trying to find that force. And that's why change management will never be done.